The really amazing thing about this area and this terrain is that it's very varied. It's a really spectacular place to be able to run, because a lot of the places that we run you can't get to unless you're on foot.
The Greater Mapungubwe Transfrontier Conservation Area is made up of protected areas and communal areas in 3 countries, Botswana, South Africa and Zimbabwe. And there are 2 major river systems flowing through it, the Limpopo River and the Shasha River. And the confluence of these 2 main river systems are in the middle of the Greater Mapungubwe Transfrontier Conservation Area.
The Mapungubwe Transfrontier Wildrunner traverses all 3 countries over 3 days. We go across what we call undesignated border crossings, which are pre-arranged border crossing points, which are monitored but are not your standard immigration customs points. So we have immigration officials come down and they stamp our passports on our way into those countries.
I think people are very happy to be here. And we are also happy to have you guys here.
We base our event in Zimbabwe, in the Maramani community campsite. It's been a revelation. The area has got so many more layers than we ever expected. It's beautiful. The wildlife element, the cultural element, the different people make this an absolutely unique experience that is unparalleled. There's nowhere else in Southern Africa that has this mix. And the running here is just sublime. In terms of distance, we're looking at 34 k's on day 1 into Zimbabwe, and then we go for a 32k run into the Thuli Game Reserve and back across the Maramani community land. And the last day we top it off with a 27k day into the Mapungubwe National Park, which includes the Mapungubwe Hill, 90 k's over 3 days.
Just arriving last night at the camp, it was phenomenal. Absolutely peaceful, everyone's very chilled, and I think it's the right spirit. I came here definitely just to spend time with my mates and have a bit of a run, spend time in the bush, which we love. Also to heal a bit of the soul.
One of the beauties of the Mapungubwe Transfrontier Wildrunner is that it's not a race. It's not a timed affair. We run in different speed groups, so a fast, medium and slow group. And each group has an experienced bush savvy leader, and he's supported by field rangers from the Zimbabwe National Parks and also from South African National Parks.
We've seen fresh sign of elephants, fresh tracks and then also fresh dung. So what's happening now is Philip's walking ahead because there's a very good chance that the elephants have come down from the sort of acacia woodland down to the river to drink. It's very thick at the moment, so we're just taking it easy. We're not running at full pace because the elephants could be anywhere through this thicket. Owen, come in, Owen.
An event like this really showcases what the rich tourism experience is if you include all 3 countries as one place to visit.
Just crossed the Limpopo River, reportedly with crocodiles in it. We did it all together, so we got good odds of getting across safely.
There are a whole cross-section of people that have immediately just seen this as an event that they would not want to not be at.
Never been to this part of the world before. It's absolutely amazing. It's even more stunning at this stage already than it was yesterday, and yesterday was phenomenal.
There's always something. Every turn you come on, there's something going on. This is all about immersing yourselves in this African landscape and this incredible place.
It's always important for us right from the start to make sure that a local community that hosts this kind of event is a direct beneficiary on many different levels. One of them is short-term job employment, because camps need to be set up, catering teams need to be formed. But linked to that also is very active partnerships.
The Wildrunner came as good news to the community. It was a blessing. And now the local people can grow the vegetables and they know where to sell them.
Some of the kitchen crew and the camp setup crew are actually the farmers there, so they have planted and grown these vegetables that we have eaten the last couple of days. They taste A1.
It seems like they are enjoying our food. It was so nice. We are learning so much.
All of them, they've been talking about coming back, which means they've been very, very happy.
The people that are working here, they don't consider themselves as workers here. They consider themselves as part of the team of the Wildrunner.
We're actually having an event that's not only unique and not only has a global impact and a global reach, but also is actually doing real, tangible good for both conservation and the people of the area.